morning once again to all the students and panelists present today. I, Dr. Fehmina Khalique, on behalf of Lloyd Business School, welcome our eminent speakers, Ms Abhilipsa Nayak, Senior HR Executive, Talent Acquisition Executive at Jio Easygov. We also have with us today Ms Navan Sodhi, Learning and Development Specialist, SUEZ India, and Ms Arunima Goel, Celebal Technologies India Limited. Respected faculty members present for the webinar, and all the students who have joined this webinar for the panel discussion on employability insights for young managers, learnings from Alumni. I once again welcome everyone. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. So this quote from Mahatma Gandhi is truly inspirational. And Lloyd Business School constantly strives to build knowledge for its young managers by bringing industry expertise to classroom learning in order to bridge the gap between academia and industry requirements. In order to abreast the young managers with the latest developments in the corporate world, Lloyd Business School has taken the initiative to start these series of panel discussions called Employability Insights for Young Managers. We successfully had our first panel discussion on the topic of startup versus corporate jobs. In order to continue our legacy of success, today we have invited guests who happen to be successful alumni of Lloyd Business School and who have carved a name for themselves in the business world. First of all, I would like to welcome Ms. Navan Sodhi, who is a passionate HR professional and has worked across utilities, manufacturing, and aviation industries. She has 5 years of work experience in managing learning and development, talent management, diversity and inclusion, HR operations, talent acquisition, and she holds a postgraduate diploma in HR and international business from Lloyd Business School and has done her BCom from Delhi University. Navan has been currently associated with SUEZ India Pvt Limited since 2019 and is an L&D Specialist for Human Resources. Prior to joining SUEZ India Pvt Limited, she worked as a consultant for manufacturing, consumer goods, and aviation industries. Navan has diverse interests. She is a photographer and also she likes to write blogs and articles, and she loves listening to music. Welcome, Navan. Okay, so next guest for today with us is Ms Abhilipsa Nayak, who serves as the Senior Executive and HRBP Human Resource Business Partner at Jio Easygov. So Abhilipsa is an experienced human resources enthusiast and has been in the IT and consulting industry for over 3 years now, with experience in talent acquisition, performance management, business partner, CRM, employee engagement, payroll management, and she has experience with companies like Future Group, Green Thumbs, Jio Easy. Currently, she's working with Jio Easygov. She holds a PGDM, of course, from our Lloyd Business School in Human Resources and Finance, and also a bachelor's degree in management from Lucknow University. She focuses on formulation of HR strategies and works on the employee cycle ecosystem in order to make work more satisfying experience for employees and employers alike, as well as accelerate innovation internally in the company. In just a few years, she has gone from most fundamental part of her career to a managerial role. That is really commendable. Welcome, Abhilipsa. So next, again, we have Ms Arunima Goel, who is currently working in Celebal Technologies Pvt Limited as an associate Power BI developer. She holds a PGDM degree from Lloyd Business School and is also a certified data analyst associate and has Azure Data Fundamentals from Microsoft and qualified business intelligence analyst, Explorer exam and predictive analytics modeler mastery exam from IBM. She has also worked with companies like Hindustan, Coca-Cola Beverage Pvt Limited, and also she has, to her credit, a lot of research papers on, re-envisioning 2020 at Amity University. So welcome again, Arunima Goel, to this panel discussion today. So without much ado, we'll begin the panel discussion, and for which our participants are, eagerly waiting, and they wanted to see their seniors present here today. And my first question goes to Navan. Navan, my question to you is that can you just briefly tell about your learnings in PGDM and post PGDM, and briefly about your journey of achieving so much success at such a young age?
First of all, thank you so much, ma'am. It really feels good to be back after 2 years, and it's wonderful to see such new joinees or newcomers who will soon be becoming the managers and CEO of the corporate and startup world. So I would like to say thanks to Lloyd for calling me to share my learning experience and my journey in Lloyd. I'm really grateful and will try to speak my heart out about how my experience was and how was my learning in PGDM. So before starting this interaction, I would like to throw some light on my learnings with a quote that all our knowledge begins with the senses, proceeds then to the understanding, and ends with the reason. There is nothing higher than a reason. So definitely there was a reason I decided to pursue PGDM, and everyone aspires to be in the best college, and pursuing PGDM from Lloyd Business School was really an excellent choice for me. And throughout my journey, I learned a lot, and it not only helped me in enhancing my professional abilities, but it also helped me in building my interpersonal skills. So I'll try to link our today's interaction on employability with some of my experiences I had in Lloyd and what I learned in PGDM. So I had the opportunity to work on various projects. So just to name a few, I would like to start with an opportunity given to me to become the campus ambassador, where me and my team members organized a variety of events like open mic, quiz shows, and talks in association with Amazon Prime. And it was really a great learning opportunity for me. And this was one of the most challenging and innovative project which I have ever worked on. That it really accelerated my leadership, my capabilities, and helped me to understand how I can be a better leader. So this project actually challenged me to think outside of the box and broaden my imagination and creativity. But there were also some challenges we faced during the execution of the project. But with the support of faculty members and the team members, we were able to make it a huge success. So this project really influenced me in developing my leadership qualities, my team spirit, and also the trust among the team members with whom I'm working with. And there was really memorable projects or events which we have done in Lloyd, and after even post graduation, I've done a lot of things in my career. So definitely there was another one project which I would like to mention here. As a member and student ambassador of editorial club, I got a chance to create and design the annual magazine of Lloyd. So it was really a very big opportunity for me. And this project got me a massive thinking because I've never done something like that before. So, but with the guidance of our faculty members, specifically, I would like to mention Shruti ma'am and Shubham sir. We not only design or create this magazine, but we also publish 2 versions of it. And both the versions were a huge success. So it was really a great learning experience in that also. Similarly, there were many other projects like events, conclaves, and fest, which we have organized, and the list goes on. So it really enhanced my employability, and also it really enhanced my point of view of seeing a situation in a perfect or in an accurate manner, that how I can pursue things in a better manner. So I would like to tell you that these extracurricular activities will help you to build abilities, and also will help you to improve your personality, your decision-making capacity, your prioritizing things in your life, your time management, and your overall perspective about life. and it will not and it will also prepare you for the real world and the real world of corporate and business. So because once you enter in that zone, no one will give you that much time to acquire these capabilities. So now is the time where you can push yourself to become what you want to be. So but you need to study hard also, because attending lectures and gaining knowledge will also help you in setting your foundation of your skills, and these extracurricular activities will also support you in developing your personality. So with all of this, there is one more thing which I would like to mention that should come from within you. If anyone can tell me, I so that is the one thing which should be come from within you. That is your attitude. So it's your attitude towards taking challenges and how you wish to pursue things in your life. Then nobody can stop you from being who you want to be in your life. And with that positive attitude, you can achieve any milestone. And I think my friend Abhilipsa and Arunima would also be agreeing to this. So definitely there is a positive attitude. There should be a positive attitude which you can in which you can achieve any milestone to that.
Very well said, Navan, that knowledge begins with understanding and ends on reason. So it's a wonderful quote that you have given to the students today and thrown light upon your learnings during the PGTM and how it helped you in your corporate journey, because you are now into corporate and you have been working for almost 5 years now. And you can see the change that this program brought into you. And of course, you yourself also was a very hardworking and a perseverant and an intelligent student. So all these things combined together, makes the success story of any person. And rightly said, I've seen your name on the magazine, which says that Navan Sodhi was the editor of Lloyd Chronicle. That is a yearly magazine that comes, and it is very successful. So it's nice to see students gaining heights of Lloyd and being successful, not only during the PGDM program, but also after joining the corporate. And the learning is continuous. So one keeps learning, and there is no stopping of learning. And even at this point of time, I am also learning, and I learn so much from my students. So that's a constant process. So very well said, Navan. And my question next is to Abhilipsa. And Abhilipsa, the same question I would like to ask you, like what were your learnings and how it helped you in your corporate journey, and just what challenges you are facing in your corporate and how you deal with them. A little bit, if you can throw light on that, Abhilipsa.
So fortunately, Navan and I were in the same batch and same class, yeah, and the experiences are almost same. But there is one point that differ is how we took it in our own perspective, right? Navan was one of the brightest student. I was one of the very average student, to be very honest. And I tried hard, right? I tried hard to participate in each and every event. I also was a part of HR conclave, fates, and all that events that was conducted by Lloyd. So I was a very crucial, but like was a part of each and every event, starting from the basics to to their implementation, then their exactly formulation and creation of that entire event. But what was the different that I would like to quote, what I believed is that attitude matters, and technical skills is that you can gain throughout your life, right? So each in Lloyd, my experience was thoroughly a roller coaster journey, because I came from a very small city, Lucknow. I assume many of you guys would be also from these cities also. So coming from a small city, Lucknow, and going into a college where you would be getting more confidence while speaking, while you would be eliminating your stage fear, because in Lloyd there are multiple events where you would be hosting the event, where you would be coming up to the stage and giving a certain speech, certain interaction, certain webinars that was very common in Lloyd. So in that phase, I got an opportunity while to interact with many leaders, extreme leaders. I remember in our HR conclave, I was a shadow of Miss Rati. She was a head. She is the founder of HR Hunt. And later on, I realized I followed her so desperately that I was in contact with her for a very long time, and she had guided me throughout my journey. Right, same goes to my all the faculties. I would definitely, it would be my pleasure to mention the faculties names, starting from Miss Sabina ma'am, Miss ma'am, Miss Kajal ma'am, Ritika ma'am, Shubham sir, or Miss Shruti ma'am. They have been a pillar to me. To be very honest, I have failed multiple times. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैंने किसी इवेंट में पार्ट लिया और मैं फर्स्ट आ गई. ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं होता. And I can understand each and every student that in somehow when you come from in a college and you're scared कि यार मुझे participate करना चाहिए या नहीं करना चाहिए, but I would like encourage you guys, go and participate. Whether you fail, whether आप average आओ, whether आप first आपको first position ना मिले, you are not able to grab the second position, neither the third position, but it is completely okay. But you would learn something, you would gain confidence, and that's what I have developed in Lloyd. And this is actually the most honest experience I can tell you. I have developed that confidence in Lloyd only. There would be multiple competitors, there would be multiple friends, but don't take things negatively, take in a very positive manner. I have learned many things from Navan and somehow from my other team members who have scored a get a better position, whether in class, whether in events, whether in certain debate and everything, right? So that's what I would tell you, especially to each and every individual, to each and every student. Don't like underestimate yourself. हो सकता है कोई इंसान किसी चीज में बेटर हो, किसी की कम्युनिकेशन स्किल बेटर हो, किसी का कन्विंसिंग स्किल बेटर हो, किसी का मार्केटिंग स्किल बेटर हो. बस you need to participate in each and every event of the college, because college would be giving you each and every platform where you can explore yourself. And this is the best duration where you can find your the career scope. Literally, I choose, to be very honest, I choose HR and finance because I was good at finance. Finance means मुझे कैलकुलेशन करना अच्छा लगता था. मुझे वो सॉल्व जो क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हो जाते थे ना, उसमें आई फेल दैट बेटर कि यार मजा आ रहा है. क्वेश्चन, एक तो क्वेश्चन पेपर बहुत जल्दी खत्म हो जाता था. थियोरेटिकल में यू हैव टू राइट अ वेरी लॉन्ग आंसर, हैविंग यू हैव टू एक्सप्लेन ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. सो आई चूज फाइनेंस बिकॉज ऑफ दैट. एंड HR आई थॉट कि बिकॉज आई फील कि मुझे इंटरेक्ट करना पसंद है, तो माइट बी आई दैट फील्ड आई वुड एंजॉय. But later on, when I jumped into Lloyd, I have gone through Lloyd conferences, conclaves, meetings, seminar. Then I realized actually I can explore this, specification. Later on, when I entered into corporate, this is the thing that helped me out. So I was the first person, if I remember, who was placed for an internship from my batch. And at the last year, I guess last year, before my internship, during the OTT training session, and I was scared कि यार मुझे लेना चाहिए अभी, क्योंकि किसी का भी placement नहीं हुआ, मेरा first हुआ है, शायद better college campuses आएंगे. But somehow I had a word with Ritika ma'am plus Kajal ma'am, and they motivated me कि यार ले ले. It's better कि कुछ तो मिलेगा ना. Academics तो you have been going through a lot of in the initial years, second year में भी पढ़ लिया आपने, but you would getting the exposure. So I jumped into corporate. I have learned. I have worked 11 months in Green Thumbs. I have worked with Future Group in various different aspect. Now in Jio Easygov, which is a group company of Reliance Jio, and I have been working here for 2 years. And I started from recruitment. Now I am jumping, like I'm already working on strategies with the core management team. And I think that is the best part I have done in my career. And this is the best move I'm moving forward to in a very short span. This is why it was done, because I believe my attitude was positive. मैंने किसी चीज को negatively नहीं लिया. And I just thoroughly suggest each and everyone in the college, go and participate. And this would be the thing जो आपको ना हर बार ऐसा motivate करेगा कि let's do another participation, take part in debate, let's take part in some other events. Might be because fest भी होते हैं, we have stalls, participate in each and every single thing. Each participation will help you to learn something, and that there is a different level of satisfaction you can never express in words. I think Navan would definitely connect with this feeling. So that's it from my side. I would not take much time of the student, and ma'am, of course, yours.
Oh, Abhilipsa, you were a wonderful orator. You spoke so well. It was like, a lot of, I think from your experiences, there's a lot of learning for the new students and those students who aspire to take PGDM, and even for anyone who will be watching this video of yours. I mean, your journey beginning from coming from a small town and not being much exposed earlier in your life, and taking step forward is it talks a lot about your character and about your courage. So it's and as you said, like rightly said, that it's the positive attitude. And I can see that even Kriti ma'am is mentioning that she's so proud of you, and she was also one of the channels which help you move towards success. So faculty members are really helpful for their students, and they feel so proud once their students achieve success. So it is so nice to know about Abhilipsa, about your journey and how you have achieved so much in such short span of time. And it was, I think, your positive attitude and participation, as you mentioned, that everyone should participate. Winning is not important, participation is important. So participation takes out that stage fear in you, and you become more confident with each event you are participating into. So that is and that's how you become more confident for even for your interviews, even for your job interviews, for your internships, for your training programs. And at the end of the day, your confidence matters a lot, and your positive attitude matters a lot, and that helps you in achieving success.
Like when we are a fresher and we give an interview, so this is the only thing the interviewer judge, is that if a person is having a positive mind, will he be able to do the further work. Because in corporate you need a mind that is positive, because there might be many things that would be negative, and you have to take it in a very positive way to move forward. So even if in a situation like that you had a certain fight, and then you need to work with that person only in future, then you need to take it very positively. In case if you are taking it in a negative way, then of course your career would be finished at that single moment. So I
Absolutely.
would suggest each and every student work on your behavior and your attitude. Take your attitude in a very positive manner, because that this is the crucial point which an interviewers judge during the interviews. And this would be the career path for throughout your this would be the main step in your career path जो आपको throughout the आपको career maintain रखना है. You can't be rude whenever you are attaining a higher position. Might be possible you would be directly hired as a manager, right, where you would be leading a team of 5 to 7 people, but you can't be rude to them, because उस team में हो सकता है कोई आपसे बड़ा भी हो सकता है कोई आपसे छोटा भी हो, but you have to be very positive. Your behavior should be very subtle, and it should be very cooperative with each and every person working together. So this would be the point I would request each and every student to work on.
Coming to our college, and she's also a guest speaker for IBM Analytics, and she takes certain lectures with the students. So Arunima, how do you feel? I mean, what are your learnings from PGDM? Can you throw some light, and how it has helped you in shape your career?
Yes, ma'am. Like my firstly, when I was joined PGDM as a business analyst, then it was like a like turn in my life, because I was from a finance background, pursued my BCom, and I also pursued my CA. That was completely a different switch to an IT background. So when I came for the counseling over here, Neetu ma'am did my counseling, and she said, I found something in you, and you can do that. So that she convinced me to do the business analytics from the Lloyd Business School, and that was the like change in my life. That completely brings the change in my life. I was from the non-IT background, but the faculties over here in the Lloyd are very good. They not in the campus hours only. They used to support us all the time whenever we need them. It is us who need to have a faith in us. Like nothing is impossible if you have that confidence that you can achieve it. I have like interacted with the students in business analytics and others also from SCM HR. Some used to visit me like, ma'am, we are not from that, and how can we do that? So this is my words to them. Like, if you want to do something, you can do this. Like, there is nothing we have learned from the birth. We used to learn everything. So it's like there is a time period. So if you are in a college and you are spending 2 years in a BGDM, like it's an enough 2 years. If you work hard, you can achieve what you want. And every teacher, every faculty over here is extremely supporting and is ever ready to build you in your career. And I was heading the business analytics club at my time, and we used to host various conferences such as Technovate and various other. Uh, so that was also a great learning. That only gives me the exposure how to face the mic. Earlier, I have never faced the mic. I was even not in the starting. I was not having the confidence even to speak in my class. That was my batch was about 30 students, and I was not even that much confident that I can speak in front of them. It was my teachers, faculty who forced me to do that. And today they believe me because of their faith. I am as a faculty, as a guest faculty in the Lloyd, and I am teaching them. So my personal experience was very good because the things that I gained today, I am working with the Celebal Technologies is because of their learning, because how my teachers train me, how they believes me, this is their effort. This is the effort of especially Kriti ma'am, Neetu ma'am, and Neha ma'am. They guided me in such a way that from zero, they have made me from zero to a hero. So I will say to all of the students, like always believe in yourself. Your faculties are always there to help you. And I have learned various things like such as how to face the stage fear, how to be interact with the student. Because when we are into the institution or when we enter into a corporate, the main thing that we need is networking. So if we know how to connect with the people, that can change your life. Because if you don't interact with the people, you don't have enough confidence that you can be interactive with the teacher. Then the knowledge, if you have the knowledge and you don't have the power to express that, then that knowledge is of no use. As we all know that knowledge becomes power only when it is put to use. Else, that knowledge that remains within you is not of any use. So, to all the students, I will say that do yourself, prepare yourself in such a way. College can give you the guidance. They will give you the guidance on every aspect. If you enter into the analytics, they will teach you from the ground level. And in the PGDM course, this is a very good opportunity for you that if you want anything, if you want this subject is to be taught, or this is the requirement, then they are ready to mold your course according to that. Even when we were studying that, we have demanded various things such as we have demanded the course for Power BI, we have demanded the course for Tableau, and we were provided all of that courses. We have given the training for all the such courses. So at the Lloyd, they are ready to build you, but it's your responsibility to understand the market and demand what you need. College has designed the course, but when you opt for MBA, no, there is a particular course you will be always taught with that. But in the PGDM, you have given the opportunity to mold your course according to yourself. Yes, that.
Very rightly said, Arunima. And we are so proud to have you with us today also. And of course, to have share your experience with the students today. and how you have told that how you were molded from being a non-IT person into business analytics person all of a sudden, and this changed your entire life and your career. I mean, now you are with Celebal Technologies, one of the best leading IT companies, and they've hired you and you're doing marvels there. And it's just because of your experience and your expertise in analytics, and you have several courses and certifications from IBM and analytics. So that's a very proud moment for Lloyd Business School. And it gives opportunities, since there are a lot of courses available. There's a tie-up with IBM, so there are a lot of analytics courses, and one cannot deny the fact that technology is the next future, and it is going to change everyone's career. And whether you are into HR or marketing or finance, it doesn't matter unless you are doing analytics and unless you are aligned with the technology and you are technical savvy. So this is taken into consideration while designing the courses here at Lloyd. So this is what is the whole idea, that to make the students abreast with latest technology and align it with the courses available, and so that they become employable at the end of the program. So that is the whole idea, to make them employable. So that is the idea of keeping this panel discussion, to learn from your learnings into PGDM and in a corporate world. So I have this, some students are writing some questions. So I can see one question from Yogesh Nagar. Ma'am, how do we find what specialty should we opt for, except our core specialty, which is like HRM? So can one of you answer this, or maybe Arunima, you can answer this, take up this?
You have to find the skills in yourself. You have to explore your things, like in which you have the interest. Don't go on any of the sayings. It's your inner capacity. You have to know, like, I am good in analytics. If you are good in IT, then you can go for the analytics. And if you think you are good with numbers, you want to play with numbers, then you can go for finance. It's not defined that if you have chosen the subjects like HR, then you have to opt other subject as suppose finance. So we have over here like Navan and Abhilipsa. They are also from HRM, but their second subject may not be same. So it's you have to define yourself. You have to explore yourself, that what you are good in. So if you are not aware of the subject, like what you will be taught in them, go to your faculties. They will give you the course structure, that what all you will be taught in that. And after, firstly go to the course curriculum, and after that go through some YouTube videos or other sources, other blogs, where you can get a briefing about the subject. What are their career options? What are their salary expectations, and everything you can research. So after researching, after having a brief knowledge about the subject, then only choose the subject. Don't go on like, if your friend is going for HR with finance and you will also go for finance. Maybe he is good in finance and you maybe go good with analytics. It is like completely dependent on you.
Couple of options as a minor specialization. And looking at the scope of analytics, we have also introduced data analytics as a minor specialization. So you can try your hands, as suggested by Arunima. You can try your hands on analytics. You can take couple of sessions and check out that whether you're comfortable in that subject or not, and then may decide upon. In fact, for all the specialization, you all will be getting this option of attending some sessions and find out that connect, that whether it is connecting with you or not, and then decide. Also in this, your mentors will help you a lot, right? I think this particular question will be there with each and every mentee, the new joinees. So that's a very well question which Yogesh has asked for.
I'd like to end the session by asking the panelists here to just give a message in one line. So I'll begin with Arunima, followed by Abhilipsa, and followed by Navan. Just a message to the audience here in one line.
My suggestion to all the students here is, like, always believe in yourself, always have a positive attitude, and never deny what you get, because you never know that the thing you denied will be your success.
For me, it is as simple as that. That is to maintain a good attitude, plus work on grabbing more skills as on you move forward in your corporate career, because you can't settle. अगर आपने PGDM कर लिया, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है you can't settle down after PGDM. No, keep on reading more things, keep on exploring more things. We have various opportunities available. So two things you need to stick to: on first, to make yourself learn day to day, plus your basic attitude. What does matters, technical skill can be grabbed definitely throughout the lifetime. So this is the only thing I would look forward to each and every student to move on, because this would be the one thing that would be giving you a good career scope.
So my message to these young minds is that if you really wanted to stand out from the crowd, and then you should become efficient to manage any situation, whether it's personal or professional. Prepare yourself for what you want to become. As I said before, technical skills may be acquired while starting a new job or your own business, but employability is something that should come naturally within, which you can develop through your experiences, through your practices, and a positive mindset. So continue to embrace your interpersonal skills, your leadership skills, and your problem solving, team management skills. But definitely Lloyd has given you the platform. So use it wisely, and set an example for everyone, and let your success rule. So definitely learn every day. For me, there is a one-liner message: is learn every day. Every day is a learning.
Thank you so much. On behalf of Lloyd Business School, I would really like to express my heartfelt thanks to Ms. Navan Sodhi, Ms. Abhilipsa Nayak, and Ms. Arunima for taking out time from your busy schedule and joining our panel discussion today, which was really insightful for the students, and it gave a lot of nice messages to the students, like how they can shape their lives right from the beginning so as to achieve success in the end. And I would also like to thank Dr. Kriti for being a part of this panel discussion. Despite her busy schedule, examinations are going on and she's been occupied, but still she took out time here to be present here. And I would like to thank all the students who are present here to have and listen to this fruitful discussion today. And in the end, I would say that it is learning that matters, and learning is a continuous process. It never stops, even if you reach at the age of 100. So learning is a continuous process. Keep learning, keep upgrading, keep upskilling yourself, keep being abreast with what is happening around you in this business world, in the economic world, so as to seek knowledge and to disperse this knowledge among others. So this was the crux of the matter today. And thank you once again, everyone. And we'll see you again in next panel discussion. And the topic and timings will be communicated to all the students. Thank you so much once again. Thank you. Have a nice day, everyone.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks, Navan.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you all the attendees.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you to all the panelists also for getting us together. Thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you to all the students who have been listening our panelists
Thank you so much for listening to
thoughts,
us.
and
You've been a
definitely I would
very
suggest all the very
wonderful
best for your
audience.
career.
Thank you.